Small timid.
T2 doesn't ponder So in the end, it isn't just about a game. It's about a story that we all share. That when we love something, we're willing to make sacrifices. We sometimes take chances. We celebrate individuality. We unite under common aspirations, and we dare to dream, to realize
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to you all to T2 Kevin, where the T2 Asia Pacific Table Tennis League is underway. My name is Wang. Good to have you with us. And tonight we will have the last but not least fixture of round 2, featuring Team Rossi and Team Person. Now, without further ado, let's first of all check out the current standings. Now, from the men's leaderboard, we can see that Chen of Chinese Taipei is taking the lead, and this is the second half of the other 6 players situation. And let's check out the women's side now. Sun Yingxia replacing Wu Yang of China is taking the lead right there, followed by Wang Manyi replacing Ding Ying. And the bottom 6 of the women's situation. Now, let's also check out the team's rankings. So far, Team Maze, as of right now, is taking a commanding lead. Of course, we'll see how the last 2 teams, Team Person and Team Maze, or Team Rossi, will fare tonight. Now, this is the afternoon's fixture. Finally, Team Maze is actually edged out Team JJ 15-12. So we shall see how Team Rossi and Team Person fare tonight. All right, folks, without further ado, are we ready? 准备好了没有？大声喊出来。Great. Okay, let's put our hands together for Team Rossi, featuring Dima Ovtcharov, Wang Chuxing, replacing Shang Kun of China, Paul Drinkhall, Zhang Yijing, Elizabeth Samara, and Gina Pota, led by former world champion York Roscoe. Now, folks, let's also equally welcome Team Person, featuring Jun Mizutani, Giuseppe Hugh, Matthias Karlsson, Bernadette Szocs, Mizutani, Sawettabut, and Wang Manyi of China replacing Ding Ying, led by former world champion Jürgen Person. All right, folks. Now, also equally, let's welcome our referee team. Winnie Che of Singapore and Chin Wei Fat of Malaysia. Totally star-studded, as I mentioned. All right, well, the 2 captains step forward. Let's do the first round of coin toss. Winnie, ready?
Hello, good game.
For sure, it's going to be a good game. All right, Jürgen, let's give you a chance to take a pick.
I take the black one.
Black one, already.
More black today.
All right, all black today? Sorry, okay, red.
Here in this corner you will see Elizabeth Samara.
Samara, great choice right here. And your response, Jürgen?
It's Wang Ming.
Wang Manyi of China. There you go, thank you. That's very close, yes. All right, bring them on. Game 1 to start.
Welcome back to the T2 Asia Pacific League for day 3, the final day of action from round 2, right here in the Pinewood Studios of southern Malaysia. I'm Gavin Rumgate, the 12-time Scottish men's champion, and I'm excited to commentate on this afternoon's match. In the box with me for today's action is Ashley Given, the 5 times Irish national women's champion. Ashley, who do you think starts as favourite in this lineup?
Well, Gavin, if we're going by the last couple of results, it will be Team Person in front. We've seen them be very competitive in round 1, coming out as the winners in the overall standings, but had a large defeat against Team Maze on day 1 of round 2, losing 21-8. No one can take Team Rossi out of contention though. Here we have Elizabeth Samara, aged 28, from Romania, ranked 30th and has been the highest of 13 in the world.
And as we move to the other side of the table, Wang Manyi, quality player, ranked currently at 32, which is her highest, but I'm convinced she's going to soar further up the world rankings from there. And of course, Winnie Che, our experienced referee, and she very quickly calls time. This is a 24-minute match, 15 seconds only between points. It's quick fire, it's rapid. And there's a rapid forehand to get us underway from Wang.
This will be a tough match for Elisabetta. The Chinese athlete stays in close to the table, dominating the play, as we've seen earlier.
3-love.
A little bit of a bitty rally there. A lovely wide ball to finish. And it's Wang. It creates some great early momentum. Remember, in this match, if we were to reach 10-all, it's sudden death. There's no juice around here, anyone.
Rapid start here from Wang, taking absolutely no prisoner against the Romanian. Elisabetta was playing really, really well 2 days ago. Let's see what she can do here against the Chinese athlete. Right play there from Elisabetta, only just drifting too far away from the table. Can't really do that against Wang at these stages.
So Samara eventually opens her account. Just shows how tough it is against some of the top Chinese in the world.
1-7.
And a lovely backhand flick out there. So many shots in her armoury.
Let's 1-8.
Lovely little backhand spin over in the table there from Elisabetta, adding a last minute second flick of the wrist there for some pace. Left favouring the Chinese athlete. Already has an advantageous lead there.
Heavy rotation on that forehand. And it's Wang that very quickly opens up 8 game points.
2-10.
A nervy start from Samara.
3-10.
That's good though. Keep the foot on the gas. It's important to win a few points now. Give some sort of momentum going into the next.
11-3.
That was unfortunate there.
Lovely
Lovely little change up of serve though. A long, flat serve in the women's game is very effective. Just clipping the net there. Wang just not really coming to terms with the flatness of the ball.
Down spin, no spin, then it's not so easy.
Maybe if you have good service long, okay, attack forehand good. Only active all the time, yes. So don't play. You play, yeah. Okay, good.
Time.
Go there.
Second game. 1 to serve.
It's great to listen in to these very knowledgeable coaches in their day. Jörg Roskopf and Jürgen Persson were both world #1. And it's only fitting that over here in Malaysia they bring in the highest level of coaches.
Lovely little touch around the net there from both players. Just coming a little bit loose for the Chinese athlete to flick away.
Wang stronger in the fast exchanges, but also doing really well in the touch and opening out from there.
This is a really tough match for Elisabetta Samara now. Wang never goes away from the table. As we know, Elisabetta Samara does disappear. She can't afford to give up any of the table against Wang. And as we've seen in the practice earlier, Wang against Jun Mizutani was very aggressive, causing him a lot of trouble.
1-5.
Well, you're allowed to make one unforced error a game. Well put away there from Samara. It was very easy to fresh air that ball. Look how high this one came.
Again, right idea to mix up the service pressure there. Just played a little bit too much on the racket. Should have served a little bit more either into the middle or more bending outside the backhand.
7-2.
It's just so much variation coming from the racket of Wang at the moment, and it's scoreboard pressure that's meant that Samara is really struggling in this first set and 3/4.
3-8.
Well, there's a lot of pressure replacing the world #1 Ding Ning on Team Pearson, but Wang has risen to the challenge.
8-4.
Just didn't jump the racket too much there. Needed to have a last minute acceleration of the wrist to carry the ball over the net.
And more spin than Samara expected. She'll be needing both of these serves now.
Not much Samara can do at the minute though. Still drifting too far away from the table, letting Wang dictate the play. She can really spread her forehand anywhere over across the net serve. Very faint. Winnie Che on the ball here.
11-5. Second game to 1 of Team Pearson. Match break.
So it's momentum again from the Chinese athlete. Very quick start.
Okay, also play that quick one, yeah. Before, not always there, maybe. Okay, change little, yeah. But very good. Legs are good. Moving. Okay, good. Play forehand, backhand, change, yeah. Yeah, power. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, very good. So just calm, play. Good, very good. Okay, yeah.
Yeah? Fast. Yeah, come on.
Players change sides.
Come on.
Good to see
Samara to
Dmitry Ovtcharov
serve.
leading his team from the bench as well. Important that Team Rossi don't go too far behind after this first women's match.
Absolutely, Gavin. They've already fallen victim to a lot of match losses over the first couple of rounds. They really need to come into the winning role here.
And to be fair, Samara struggled in round 1. When she's come back this time, she's fared slightly better, but still difficult.
2-1.
A little bit of luck there favouring Wang, but straight away with the apology. A lot of respect for Samara. Not really much you can do there. Put a nice little spinny banana flick out wide, just Too much power in the Wang forehand though.
2-3.
Nice little serve, a little bit more backspin than Wang anticipated.
Notice how quick the players are between points to collect the ball.
3-all.
The multi-ball format being used here, like it's going to be used in a few of the World Tour events as well. So you don't go chasing after the ball. The ball boy will fire another ball right at you and you can continue. Keeps the game flowing.
Not really much Samara could have done there. Played the right game, was dictating the play close to the table. Just left herself a little bit vulnerable out wide of the forehand, threw her body a lot into this shot. There we go.
4-all.
Samara showing her battling qualities. That's why her world ranking is quite high on the World Tour.
Well, she didn't finish last 16 in the World Championships this year for absolutely nothing. She can't compete at this level.
Good hold on short from Wang. She looks up, thinking about the next service delivery. This is an important one.
Little bit of luck there, but had the right idea, put a lot of pace through that forearm of Samara.
Lovely little set play. Play out cross, go back to the same area again. Samara thinking she was going to switch cross court on that forehand. That's better. It's one of Samara's trademark shots. That little opening up of the hand on a second forehand there, look at that. So only 12 minutes to go in these 24-minute matches. Remember, there's another 5 matches to follow on after this one.
Time out. 1 minute.
Very quick timeout. Both teams
Not too fast there.
allowed
Now
a 1 minute timeout each.
On your return, yeah. If you flip, if you do after, yeah, both positions, cut, no cut. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, and if she flips, wait a little bit longer. You don't have to be fast that one. Fast, she's very good. Yeah, soft placement, that's very important. Yeah, so place the now the return. Yeah, there. Yeah, come on. No flip, no flip.
Listen to that advice between coach and player. It's really good that the coaches here are mic'd up so we can listen to everything.
Lovely crash kick there from Wang. A lot of power going through the wrist. Here's a little replay. Yep, there we go.
If Samara can win both of her serves here, could be an interesting finish to the set. And that's a good start. Little bit of momentum from the Romanian's racket. Knowing the right time to turn and play the forehand.
Let's 8-9.
That ball just crawled over there.
Just lost her footing there in that forehand. Didn't fully get out there. Racket was too close to the body, couldn't fully extend through the hip into the arm.
Two game points then.
11,
And there it
8.
is.
Third game to 1.
Chinese star races to a 3 sets to love lead.
Maybe also. A little better receiving now, yeah. Maybe try. Should try, yeah. Check.
Players, high.
Okay. And forehand, little let
Players,
higher,
Samara,
not too
please.
long. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Long service to forehand also is very good.
Winnie
Okay,
urging
one
the
to
players
serve.
back to the table.
Love all.
Umpire has been very tight with the time today. It's been good to see.
Earlier on today, we've seen our first yellow card been given out to the younger
Love 1.
Alexander Shabayev for time wasting. So I'm sure the referees will be eagle-eyed here.
Dealt with the first power ball really well there. But of course Wang getting a little bit more angle into the left hip of Samara. Placement is absolutely crucial in the women's game.
2-1.
Better from the Samara backhand side. If you're struggling, why not throw a few bigger shots? Have a go.
A little bit more positivity there from the Romanian's racket. Playing a lot more aggressive. Taking her chances, playing with the right angle, trying to play into 2 places at the same time.
5-1.
And there it is again. Rapid acceleration in the arm. That towel was the same size as the little ball boy.
Ball just dipping down off the table, losing its bounce. Samara wiping the table to see if there's any kind of grit or dirt in it.
3-5.
Too many backhands from the middle of the table. As good as Samara's backhand is, you want to be turning there, getting the more powerful forehand out.
4-5.
Now she took a 5-1 lead here. It has slipped to a 1-point deficit. Samara will be unhappy that she's left the Chinese athlete back into this set.
5-4.
Back to level now.
Quick glimpse of the team person bench.
5-6.
Just taking that ball again, too late. As soon as there's a little bit of indecision, it's always tough in table tennis, that.
Let's 5-6.
Ball boys and tall boys have been enjoying themselves here. They were down in the practice hall early this morning, having a little hit, enjoying the T2 experience.
7-5. 8-5.
Well, a lot of us would have been happy with that forehand from Wang, but she wasn't, regardless of winning the point.
a better link up between flick and first forehand. Just has to go for her shots here. Does Elisabetta. She's just not attacking enough on the first shots. It's always the Chinese athlete that's in, looking to impose her game.
Much better there from Samara, taking the ball a little bit earlier, staying in, trying to dominate the play. Trademark hook out wide, worked a treat there.
11-7.
There it is, ladies and gents. That's another game. 4 games to 0. The Chinese athlete will keep building. She can pick up another one. That's a great day's work for her. Drinkhall and Ovtcharov just warming up in the practice room, just to the left of our commentary box. One of them is going to be unleashed in the next game.
2-1.
I remember back in round 1 it was Ding Ning that managed to record a huge 5-0 victory, and I don't think we've had any that have been of a bigger margin than that.
Ding Ning will be sitting smiling at home. Her replacement, Wang, is doing the business here.
Another view of the VIPs and dignitaries there.
Nice to see player from this morning, Matilda Ekholm, staying on and enjoying the action live from a nice comfortable recliner on the VIP section. A little bit of a stomp of the foot there, trying to be a little bit more deceptive with how much spin she put in the ball. Cutting across from left to right, adding a little bit of side spin. Really troubling Samara here.
And there was a cracker of a stat there, showing the Chinese athlete very dominant in receive of serve. And if you're not winning above 50% on your own serve, you're going to struggle in any match at any level.
3-5.
So we have just over 1.5 minutes left. Whoever's leading, as the buzzer sounds at 0, they will pick up another point for their individual score, and also one more for their team.
3-6.
Flowing, and it's looking very, very good for Team Person. This is the sort of nightmare start that Team Rossi wanted to avoid.
8-3.
And that's going to put pressure on Drinkhall or Ovtcharov, depending on who steps in next.
This could end here. This set could be within 30 seconds left if Samara and Wang get back to the table.
3-9.
Which means we could have a kill zone in the first game.
Nice put away forehand there. The Rossi bench are laughing. Georgina Pota giggling there.
10-4. Time's out.
And wow,
One of Team Person.
thoroughly deserved. 5-6-0 for Wang Manyu of China.
What a disastrous start for Team Rossi here, folks. Probably the most tight-knit group, tight-knit team we have here. Just disappointing that they always seem to fall short.
It's just proof, though, you can have the closest, tight-knit team, as you said, but if they can't win individually, it means not too much at all. Let's just enjoy a few of the highlights from that first match. So it was the Chinese start that got us into a very quick start, and she raced ahead with confidence to win a comfortable 5-0.
All right, looking at the highlights right now, Man Yu, what do you make of it? 刚才看了这个精彩的片段，刚才比赛结束，怎么样评价自己今天的表现？
今天表现还不错吧，主要还是一个赛前准备很充分，然后执行的也比较好。
进入状态好像很快哦，一上来就是气势如虹，而且压着对手打，是不是对今天比赛，如果说10分制的话，给自己打几分？8分、9分，甚至10分？
其实没有那么高吧，就是自己也就
客气了吧？
没有，真的。
打几分呢
？6、7分吧。
哇，大家同意不同意6、7分？不同意吧？你看几分？应该几分啊？9分、10分 ，Look at that, 10, 9。
下次给大家9分、10分。
All right, thank you. 谢谢曼玉。Okay, congratulations once again. A big applause for her. Stick around. Game 2 is about to take place.
Drinkhall for the first match for them.
All right, Drinkhall of the United Kingdom, and your response
is Yosehuk.
Yosehuk of South Korea. Great choice right now. Stick around.
Well, this time Jorgen Persson getting the name right of his player. So interesting. It's all-out attack against the chop. Should be a very fascinating matchup, this one.
In the black t-shirt, the very understated colour, is Paul Drinkhall from England. Playing some lovely stuff here over the last couple of days. Had some impressive wins earlier this week. Age 27. Hopefully to get Team Rossi out of a little bit of a hole after that previous match.
And now we move to the Korean star, Yosehuk. Current ranking of 17. It's been as high as 5 after his chopping display at the 2003 World Championships, getting to the final. And the very presentable Winnie Che is still our referee.
First game, Drinkhall of Team Rossi.
It's England's number 1 to get us underway here. What a rally to start us off. Yosehuk, 2 wigglies.
Ball
absolutely jumped off the Drinkhall racket there from the Jusei hook chop. Just shows you how much cut and how much sizzle's coming off the ball.
Oh, that ball kicked up like a mule, jumped at 90 degrees. Would have been very easy to have fresh aired that one. And look at the early timing of that. Drinkhall generally comfortable against chop. His wife is one of the top defensive players and Britain's #1 as well. So he's used to playing against the defensive style.
Let's remember back to their magical result in the 2014 Commonwealth Games. Mixed doubles gold medalists against other English pairing of Tintin Ho and Liam Pitchford. Magical stuff for the husband and wife duo. Well, that ball's a lot harder than it looked. It arrived to the Drinkhall racket, but it was absolutely sizzling with spin.
Very good, Paul Drinkhall. Looking nice and relaxed out there. And a nice heavy service delivery there as well. Very good table tennis all round, and I'm sure Jorg Roskopf is appreciating what he's seeing from his man.
This is where Drinkhall is at his absolute best. Dewey pushing him deep into the table, getting round there, playing a forehand, absolutely athletic stuff.
Let's 4-7. 8-4.
Nice little flick out. It's important because Dew is sometimes looking to attack directly after his service. You've got to put pressure on him.
8-4.
Drinkhall will prefer when Juicy Hook is away from the table defending.
9-4.
Straight chop, absolutely cut in half from the Drinkhall racket.
That's a good miss though. Paul just smiling there at himself, saying, that's all right. I'm playing well. I'm 4 points up, and it's 9-5.
A little bit of deception there in the receive. Not too often Dew misses a little push like that.
11-5.
There it is, a very quick 11 games to 5.
Like this, and you play more to the middle better. Yeah? If you play too much in forehand, then you play topspin against it, but then really you have to move better. Yeah, you play topspin and be in control for the next one. Yeah.
Nice again.
Second game.
To hear the dialogue between coach and player. Both players return very quickly to the same side of the table as the first set. We only change after 2 sets here, ladies and gents, in the T2 Cavern in Johor, Malaysia. Better start for the Korean.
Just no racket head speed there off the Drinkhall forehand. Played that ball with too much hesitation. Came up instead of going forward with the racket.
3-1.
Important when you're playing against one of the world's best choppers to win one or two of these scrappy points as well. That is absolute evidence of Paul Drinkhall playing some of the best table tennis of this season.
Look at the way he just puts this forehand away right into our commentary box.
Almost took that one just a little bit too early.
A little bit too early there. You can see the racket head speed slowed down and he just kind of leant too much to the side, caught it wrong in the racket.
Important when you're playing against chop that you do loop right out of the very tip of the racket. That's where the ball travels the fastest. That's where you gain a little bit more speed as well.
Look how important that is. Drinkhall's got a strong backhand, but still against defense. Get your forehand in.
Oh, you have to appreciate that.
Little smile from the Drinkhall face. Knew how big that was. The bench knew too. Smiles all around.
Get that Roger Federer backhand. Very loose.
That ball just checked up there. Sitting on the table, didn't arrive to the Drinkhall racket. Very, very difficult against this high level of defense.
Ah, wonderful. Went against the spin there to change it down the line. This is an awesome matchup, ladies and gents. So with just over 15 minutes to go, the excitement is right there at 6-all.
What absolute feeling from the Drinkhall racket. Much, much difficult to comprehend that shot at home. Really feeling the ball out wide.
Ah, that's absolutely stunning from Ju.
Last second, turn of the hip, very deceptive. Paul thought it was going cross court to his backhand. No, no, no. Straight for a clean winner.
An important service sequence now. Oh, taxi for Mr. Juicy Hook as that ball sailed right down the line past him.
Knew as soon as he made contact with that one, it wasn't going anywhere. Crazy how these players know as soon as they make contact with the ball if it's going to be a good shot or it's going to be a bad shot. Another squeal of anguish from Drinkhall there. Knows he has two bad unforced errors at the crucial match of the game. Juicy Hook now leads 9-8.
Oh, he chooses his moments to attack.
Dimitri Ovtcharov there, not quite believing what he is seeing from Juicy Hook.
So two well-deserved game points for Juicy Hook. Oh, and that's one of the scrappy points we were talking about earlier.
So crucial, even in the men's game. get a few cheap little points, rattle the nerves of Juice Hook.
9-10.
Very key for Drinkhall here. 10-9 down.
Oh, and he's shouting the house down. He's looking right over at Roscoff. He's stepping into the Taraflex floor as well. So here we go. Boys and girls, it's 10-all. It's sudden death. Oh, and the crowd go wild. Juicy Hook with an ugly little receive wide to the forehand. Sudden death. Look at the whistles in here. Lovely change of direction.
Drinkhall pulling his shorts up, knew that was an absolute unforced error, but pushed by Juice Hook to make it. Juice and Bernadette Szocs. One of them will be appearing shortly, I assume, if they're both warming up. Both still to play though.
Not relaxed in this one. No? Come on.
Rossi telling Drinkhall, just relax. Play your game. You're playing well. It's now or never. So here we go. One set all, but Person 6-1 up on Team Rossi.
Demoralising scoreline at the minute for Team Rossi.
That was down.
Signalled straight away by Drinkhall there, no hesitation.
1 love. Love 2.
Beautiful touch there. Okay, it's earlier. He's doing more on the receive of serve. Is the English lad.
Not so cleanly hit there from Drinkhall racket. Quickly apologising. A lot of respect between these top athletes.
Yeah, that was a wonderful reloop there. Again, from the Juicy Hook forehand wing. That ball checking up on the table. Remember here, when we're using lots of different table tennis balls, 7 or 8 throughout a match, there's not so much chalk that's lost from the ball, so that's going to be advantageous for the defensive player.
Drinkhall signalling there. Yeah, I'm going to play that one a little bit higher here. Have a swing at that, Juice Hook.
Oh, it's early, it's flary, it's fiery. That's what Paul Drinkhall's all about.
Lovely little flat nothing serve there to start up the rally.
For our fellow commentator, who's at home at the moment, Richard Drew, would have appreciated a couple of blocks there that Drinkhall played.
3-8. Let 3-8. Let player, your ball is blocking. 3-8.
Just make sure to throw the ball up correctly, Drew.
9-3.
Huge lead in this third set. Well deserved from Drinkhall. He needs to keep the concentration and momentum up now.
Again, another flat, nothing serve, getting back a little bit less spin, even though it's a little bit lower over the net. A lot easier for the Drinkhall forehand to power through.
Oh, yes.
4-10.
Didn't really get his body around that one, though. A little bit slow and hesitant. But Ju, in fairness, hasn't played a lot of the first balls there.
5-10.
Absolute rocket to the middle of the table there.
So now we're down to 4 game points for Team Rossi and Drinkhall. Oh, there it is! The left arm aloft. And the man from Loftus in England, got to be delighted with that.
Continue sometimes to play the top spin, yeah?
Players,
Especially
time.
be ready in service and return for half-long
Ju,
balls where
please
you
come
can
back.
rush on, yeah? Yeah?
Difficult.
You've got to feel absolutely
Okay,
comfortable
Ju,
with
Love
Jörg Roskopf
all.
in your corner against defence. Janov Waldner called him the best player against defensive, especially because he had a big backhand to follow through.
1-love.
So it's an uphill battle now for one of Korea's finest ever players. Ovtcharov is in the court. He's got to be appreciating this. It's like there's no spin on it. He's making that look ridiculously easy. Juicy Hook's only chance, you reckon, by attacking sometimes?
Definitely needs to do something a little bit different. Paul Drinkhall is chasing that chop like an absolute horse.
He's motivated and he's early. Look at that. Oh, that's a second taxi called for Juicy Hook, and that's a very quick timeout called from Jørgen Persson.
After your serve, yeah? But always be concentrated, yeah? Because he comes back when you attack, yeah? Yeah? But played well, yeah? Come on, proper, each point, yeah? Good concentration, come on.
Yeah, and maybe change a little, yeah. Play a little slow and try to win some easy points also, okay?
Jørgen Persson there saying to Juicy Hook, try and win some easy points. I don't think there's going to be many easy points against Paul Drinkhall.
Oh, there it is! Motivation to rip that ball.
Slap in the head for Drinkhall, rightly so. He shouldn't be missing a serve like that.
Another big shout. He's executing every one of these really tough topspins. Oh,
7-3. Your ball
That's a-
is inside the table.
The ball was inside the table, serving over the white line. Now that's not allowed, ladies and gents. Weniche remaining extremely sharp in the chair.
Hand in head from Dmitry Ovtcharov, riding every shot to Paul Drinkhall at the minute.
Come on, I hope you're all appreciating that from wherever you are watching this one.
Ovtcharov right out onto the court here. Come on, Paul. 7-5. Let's get you over the line.
I don't know if that was the right one to rip, and it's Paul Drinkhall that signals a timeout.
1 minute.
The cavern is electric here.
Down the line this way. Yeah. It's good, you played well, Paul. Yeah, continue to play like this. Yeah. If you're on topspin, continue. Go on. Yeah. It's good. Yeah. And sometimes take a bad return or bad service of the attack on this one. Yeah. Yeah?
Especially from this. Yeah. This one. Try foot backhand. Yeah. And if not, this one.
So here we go. It's been wonderful stuff so far, and we have over 3.5 minutes more to sit back and enjoy this one.
Oh, the ball just checking up there. Drinkhall mistiming it. Pretty unfortunate. Now level back, 7-all.
You could see that one had a little bit more chop on it, and it was short from the table. Difficult to step in and hit that one. The pace that Drinkhall was trying.
Just catching the ball a little bit too thick now. Needs to kind of slow it down. Get the first spin ball on the table and go from there. Don't want to miss your third ball.
10-7.
You can see here how pivotal timeouts are in the game. Someone comes back and gets on a run. So that's 3 game points now for the Korean star. That's better from the Drinkhall racket. Buries his head in the towel. He's sweaty. He's working so hard out there.
8-10.
Less than 2 minutes. If someone was to win this set now, we would go into a kill zone.
An absolute rocket out of the park there. What rotation, what hip movement, what injection of pace from Drinkhall.
Oh, he was round the corner there. Wow.
This has got to be some of the best table tennis of his life.
So here we go. Sudden death. Oh, and the racket leaves his hand. Wow. It's at 2 sets all now. We are absolutely right in this, and we are heading for a KZ, a kill zone.
Try something, okay? But more people receiving.
Yeah, you try maybe to have a long serve, so be ready for this one.
Men det är också domarna säger till här, men de säger den ena är inte klar, så den andra står beredd.
Now you have time, Come on,
Players' heart rates must be way up at the moment. It's a kill zone game. First to 5 points. 4 all, it would be a sudden death point. How fitting a way for this match to end. Here we go then. Drinkhall to serve us up a treat first. A little bit fortunate, the Korean. Oh, it's just so early, the athleticism and the muscle. Here we are.
Is someone whispering into Drinkhall's ear that's float? This is absolutely ridiculous. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever needed a tutorial against defence, just watch England's #1, Paul Drinkhall.
Open the textbook at this page. Here we go. Oh, it's a good miss though. You've just got to nod and say, yep, all right. The guy's not a bad defensive player, is he? Drinkhall. Second serve then, here we go. Oh, I don't think anyone was going to spin that up.
That was absolutely cut in 4, not even 2.
Who said that there's no spin in table tennis anymore? That was absolutely minging. So here we go. 3 points all in the kill zone. Oh, he's in first. Juicy hook really manning up there, knowing the right time to attack and not defend.
You can't teach that.
And there it is! Wow! How well did the older lad battle there? Smiles all round, smiles from Juicy Hook. We've just witnessed an absolute cracker there. It takes 2 to tango, and Paul Drinkhall was every part of this unbelievable match.
Look at the absolute elation coming from Juicy Hook, rightly so.
We're going to give you a feast here of stats and highlights. 34 forehand winners to 22. Wow, that was impressive from Drinkhall. There's 1 or 2 more of the scrappy points in the kill zone that got Juicy Hook over the line. You've got to appreciate the changes in the rules here. Kill zone games are really spicing this up. Juicy Hook knowing the right times to attack and to defend.
Credit to Juicy Hook, though, absolutely riding out the Drinkhall storm. Not many players can do that.
So, an awesome display from both players, and it was Juicy Hook that managed to throw knives in the kill zone to win 3 sets to 2.
All right, folks. Adjacent to me is Ju Se-hook of South Korea. Ju, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
You did very well today, especially in the kills, and everybody likes it, really. I mean, you were behind 3-1, 2 points away, and also you came back step by step. How did you make it happen?
3대2잖아요.
예.
이겨.
할 수 있다는 생각 계속했어요. 할 수 있다. 한 포인트만 이기면 역전시킬 수 있다 이런 생각 많이 했어요.
He thinks that he can do it, so at the end he get the point and he wins it.
Right, and also, you know, the crowd was with you. Would you like to say something to them, to thank them?
예.
여러분한테
관객들이 너무 응원해 주셔가지고 힘이 많이 나가지고 지면 안 되겠다. 막 이런 생각했어요.
The crowd were cheering for him, so he think that he cannot lose because they were supporting him so well.
There you go. All right. I would say 감사합니다. Thank you. 谢谢, 谢谢. Thank you. Really appreciate it. All right, stick around. Don't go away. When we come back, game 3. All right, folks, game 3 is about to take place. Well, Captain Rossi, we need to get some points, don't we?
We need points, yeah, but it's close. We will fight for it.
There you go, closely contested for sure. Round 3 of this encounter here. Let's just say your choice, or, well, let's, you know, you're trading. I'll give you a chance.
Take a blue one.
Blue, okay.
Take my
Swedish color? Oh, that's true. Well, there you go. Well, since you took the Swedish color, the Swedish man actually won the choice here.
No, I didn't win. He won.
No, I'm sorry. You won. Swedish color, yes. You won.
On the left side, Chen Yiqing.
Zhang Yijin of Chinese Taipei. And your answer, Captain?
Szocs.
There you go. Bernadette Szocs. The great choice. Okay, game 3.
Well, I'm going to need a lie down after that game. That was unbelievable. Ju Se-hook coming through a roller coaster ride with Paul Drinkhall. 3 games to 2 in the kill zone. So now it's Chen Yiqing against Romania's Bernadette Szocs.
Chen Yiqing here in the black. She was Rio Olympic quarterfinalist, aged only 25, ranked 8th and the highest ranking of 5, can play to an extremely high level.
And here's Bernadette Szocs, currently ranked just outside the top 50 at 55, but she has been as high as 49. And it's Winnie Che that needed a lie down, and in comes referee Fun for this one.
Stop. First game. Chen of Team Rossi to serve. Love all. One love.
Lovely little set play there. Serve wide to one corner, forehand next to the other one.
Love two.
Interesting earlier in the practice hall. We had the luxury of seeing Chen Yiqing practicing against Dmitry Ovtcharov. And how important is that for the women sometimes to be practicing against the top men in the world?
It's absolutely crucial. trying to deal with the level of power the men have will help them ride out the storm in the women's game. If they're used to high quality spin and speed coming at them, they can ride out a few more shots in the rallies against each other.
2-3.
There's a nice, quick, off the bounce forehand from Szocs. I wonder if she was watching Drinkhall in the last game, inspired from that one.
2-6.
Cheng just not really getting started here, a little bit deflated thus far. You cannot crunch a forehand off a heavy spin ball like that, no matter who you are, Bernadette.
And a lovely example of beautiful technique in the forehand flick. Remember, 24-minute matches. We still get one timeout per player throughout the duration of these matches, and at 10-all there's no juice involved. It's a sudden death point. Some very good changes in the rules for this Asia Pacific T2 event, and we have 6 rounds of matches before we go to the grand finale in December. So I hope you're going to join us all for every week up till then.
6-7.
Forehand was just too much on the Cheng racket.
Lovely view of our cavern, 15,000 square feet.
Little mix-up of play there, pushing Bernadette to lift up the chop with her backhand. She's been so consistent with her forehand in the opening stages of this set. So, Cheng, yeah, let's push her to play a few backhands.
8-7.
Clear hesitation there off the service from Cheng. Went to push at the last second, changed her mind. When you start to do that, it isn't going well.
I'm amazed how many players are having difficulty with what looks to be such a simple serve there.
With Bernadette, it's all about the placement. She can vary the placement, she can put that serve fast and deep. So if there's any hesitation on the opponent, it makes it very difficult. Not too much spin on the serve though, all about the placement.
So with Team Person 8-2 up,
9-all.
Cheng will need to try and win this match comfortably, but she needs to try and negotiate this first set first.
A lot better there off the receive for Cheng. Fully committed, no hesitation. That's what we need to see.
I think I'd be screaming the house down with that forehand as well. That was a great little shot down the line. So it's sudden death. Cheng to serve. Does she vary the serve? Does she come up with a serve that she hasn't used so far? How many times Bernadette Szocs has won these sudden death games?
The opponents just absolutely lose their nerve against her. Know that if their first forehand or backhand shot isn't strong on either wing, that she is very gritty, fights for every single point.
You must make a little more work quicker with the arm, little, yeah. Because when you come in, you make a little slow, yeah. But it's good. And service change always, yeah. And receiving, you can. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, but this is good. Yeah, I mean that. Do this one.
Interesting to see there from Jorgen Persson. Myself and Gavin watching Bernadette in the practice hall earlier having the same conversation. She needs more acceleration in her forehand off the forehand shot.
And then when she gets into the flow and she's feeling good about herself, she starts to spray those serves around with such deception. And that's better from Chen. She's got to stay in this. She really needs to win this at least 3-1 to give Rossi's team any sort of chance.
Of course though, that backhand miss had nothing to do with the level of spin on the Chen Yiqing pitch. According to Bernadette, it was all because of her rubber.
Oh! We've all seen that in the leagues before. Wow! You've got to smile at that one. Chen just swishing almost in fresh air. Look at this.
Look at the panic on her face.
Oh,
that's a
wow.
sore one.
Another one that goes down in the sporting bloomers column.
Lovely little flat flick there for Bernadette Szocs. Great variation in this women's game thus far. Chen Yiqing absolutely soaring through that forehand smash. Not going to miss for the second time. Once bitten, twice shy.
Still amazed at how that serve links in with her game so well.
The variation is absolutely crucial. She can play that serve anywhere around the table, just like Ovtcharov's backhand serve. This is the serve for her. Now, we've seen this problem for Chen Yiqing the other night against Yang Haiyun. Plays too much on the racket, too much cross-table backhand to backhand. If she's got any chance here of putting Team Rossi in the lead in this game, she needs to start varying the play. Too much aggression there coming out on the table, making too many unforced errors, just not really thinking clearly. She'll take that though.
That serve is just a little bit looser than the other deliveries. So Chen pounced on that one.
Seven, 8. Time out.
Time out there from Jorgen Persson. Feels like this set's getting a little bit too far away for Bernadette. Cheng Yi-cheng closing the gap to only 1 point.
If you can do this change, yeah. But very good when you stay with backhand also. And if the forehand, use her power, yeah? So you can only make short one, yeah, okay? Good, good, good.
7, 8.
Clever advice again from the Swede. So big moments now. And there it is, use the power.
9, 7.
Playing again too much on the racket. Gotta believe Cheng Yi-cheng can mix up the play here, just not too confident at the minute.
Leg. 9, 7.
So hesitant from the Cheng Yi-cheng racket. Nowhere near the level that she played at in round 1.
Leg. 10, 7. Second
there it is again. Szocs giving a service masterclass. How to put serves into the right areas of the table. And that gives her 2 sets to love lead.
The long service was a good in the beginning, so you not always make same, yeah, very good. And this 9, 8, 7, you see when she talks, you use her power, yeah, so you can only like this, very good. 9 to 9. No, but it was good, it was good. And with backhand, not too hectic. I mean, if you see she go backwards, you can stay a little, yeah, okay. But it's very good.
Come over.
Time.
Come on. Come on.
Players change side.
As we march back to the table, that's 2 sets completed now. It's time to get a different view of the cavern. Players swap sides.
Love 1. All.
A bit unlucky there for Bernadette. Had the right chance to direct the ball down the line, just didn't use it. Chose to play too many backhand to backhands.
1, 2.
I still don't fancy that backhand to backhand with Chen winning more than 50% though.
3, 1.
And Bernadette just trying to do too much here. She's in the lead 2-0. We've seen this before. She starts to panic, tries to play too much power when all she has to do is use Cheng's power against her.
4, 1.
Instead of attacking the first ball right into the body though, she needs 3 or 4 blows before eventually getting that shot right into the wide backhand.
1, 5.
Cheng just adding a little bit of extra spin off her wrist. Ball coming up high. Bernadette thought she could put that away. Didn't control the spin enough though.
It's a really effective shot. We've seen it time and time again.
It's only effective if Cheng keeps playing there though. Again, time after time into the same place, short forehand. That's what she needs to do. Put a little bit of pressure on the Bernadette body She's a little bit tight in the middle hip, turning out wide, so that's where you've got to put the pressure. Again, though, Chen played short forehand. She could have been very much under pressure if Bernadette had chosen to do another flat flick. Ball popping a little bit too high on the forehand side of Chen.
Backhand winners. 8 for Chen. 3 only for Szocs. Interesting. If the coaches have cottoned on to that.
That's why that stat shows exactly what we've been thinking. Chen a little bit stronger backhand to backhand, but just doesn't want to play too much in the racket. Lets Bernadette get into a little bit of rhythm, which she doesn't want to see.
10-3.
So the misfiring Romanian, 10-3 down.
4-10.
I've seen her do this on the World Tour as a junior, winning the first 2 sets in the game, only to start overhitting, starting to panic, doing too much with the ball, only to lose the third.
And a little serve down the Taraflex floor gives Chen a very comfortable third set.
Long, but really in the deep corner you play long. Yeah? Yeah? And if you play short, she often play long to your backhand. Yeah? Okay, first topspin and then go for the ball. Yeah? Okay, but it was good. In the beginning you move good and play good with forehand. Yeah? Come on, come on.
Go away. Look the ball, yeah, important.
4th game, short to serve, love all.
An interesting one. As our studio crowd look on, everyone focused in on this one.
That receive was absolutely hacked. Bernadette did well there to lift it, just playing the ball a little bit too high.
2 love.
Effective forehand push, both going long. Better than playing short to the forehand of Bernadette, where she can flat flick you out of the park.
Two, 1.
Why you would choose to play short to the Bernadette forehand, it absolutely baffles me. Much better proactive play from Chen there, choosing to attack the serve. It's definitely what she needs to do here if she's going to win this 4th set.
Some good groveling there from Chen. Amazing in table tennis how games can turn a point here or there, and then suddenly you feel like you can't win one at all. Oh, lovely deception there. Bringing her left shoulder round just before she hits.
This is the Chengi Ching we're all used to seeing, thinking clearly, playing the right shots, pivoting out of her body, making space for her forehand. Fooled by a little topspin serve, short to the forehand though.
Yeah, good play all round there. And that all started from the knowledge in changing the serve. So with 5 minutes to go in this 24-minute match, again, we're very nicely poised.
6-5. Time out.
Time out for Team Rossi. Just letting that lead slip slightly.
For backhand, yeah. Not always, yeah. And so good change also with backhand serve was good. That you're ready after. And with backhand.
Serve, yeah. This is good to play long, yeah, long push. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. Come on. After your serve, try to play forehand topspin. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, don't stay and look. Yeah, go out.
The stats read pretty even,
6-5.
as you would expect when you look at the scoreline, the way it is. I don't know what that was. I need to open a new textbook to see what that was all about. Wow.
Even she can't believe what she just did there.
Yes, come on.
6-7.
Look at that. 10-3 down, and Roscoff is on his feet.
7-all.
Caught again with the flat flick. I don't know what page of the textbook that one is in, but it's been really, really effective up till now.
A little bit of spin produced from the Chen racket. Much needed to get her back level. 8-all.
Good, slow, grippy backhand. It's always good to do that when it gets to a tense moment at the business end of a set.
8-10.
Chen signalling to the towel boy. I don't need the towel, I just need to get back in and win these next 3 points. And there it is, Bernadette Szocs. It's all smiles and a high five to Jorgen Persson on the bench. Baffles me sometimes how some of these players, top 10 in the world, are not thinking correctly out there.
Backhand service. That when always this, and also that you change it, and this flip is fantastic. She has no spin in the service. No.
Jorg Roscoff urging his player there. Let's get started. Let's try to get a point for the team.
Yes. 1 left.
And remember this time, with less than 2 minutes, we're down at a minute and a half now. Whoever's winning, this buzzer sounds, that'll be another point on the board for either team. Good change, a little mix-up.
Not so clean from the Chen racket. Bernadette starting to get a little bit aggravated. She's 3-1 up though, but a little bit fiery as we know. A little bit of a dramatic.
Eyes on the clock now, ladies and gents. 30 seconds. Chen really taking her time here.
3-2.
Bernadette really not happy with that at all. Knows Cheng is trying to run down the clock with a point and the advantage.
2-4.
This should be it. I don't think Bernadette's going to get 2 points before the buzzer goes down.
2-4. Game and match to Szocs of person.
Hitting the ball into the sky. Even though she won that match, horrible little attitude coming out there.
Yeah, not so pleasant. But it will be the $1,000 that goes into the Romanians' bank account at the end of the day.
You have 50 seconds after. You win, so good. Good victory. Yeah. Very good, yeah. You win.
The stats very similarly matched, as we would expect. 40 points apiece. Whoa. So let's sit back and enjoy a few of the highlights from the match. This was a cracker, wasn't it? Whoa! So it was a 3-2 win for Bernadette Szocs.
All right, Bernadette, actually, a job well done. And from the very beginning, you were pumped up and you got very much charged. It did really help you like that to yell out people would wonder.
Yes, I'm really happy that all spectators are here and support us. And I am really happy that I beat a really top player. And all these rounds I play unbelievable good. And I hope that I will play also like this always.
With your pace like that, also the team's pace like that, do you think that down the line, you might have a chance, really, the team have a chance as well to get to the playoffs? What do you make of it?
Our team from the start was really good and always together. And that's why I think help us so much to play good and help each other.
All right, Bernadette, a job well done. Thank you very much. How about give her another round of applause here? Thank you, Bernadette, really. All right, stick around. When we come back, another game to unfold. Don't go away. Well, looks like the Team Rossi needs to have a lot of work to do, and they got that work cut out for sure. Captain Rossi, I'll give you a chance to do this round of coin toss.
So Jürgen, he wants to have the blue, so I take the red one. No problem. Red, yeah.
Red, okay, tomato red here. Wow, guess what? Your lucky chance here.
Yes, so I take the Chinese lefty Wang Chuqin.
Wang Chuqin replacing Shang Kun of China, a lefty player, explosive. And your response?
My choice is Jun Mizutani.
Wow, a top-class Japanese player, Jun Mizutani. Bring them on for Game 4.
Well, that seemed like a very positive choice there from the crowd when Jürgen Persson said, yep, it's going to be the Japanese player, Jun Mizutani, that steps up next.
He's loved by many worldwide. On and off the table, he's an absolute gentleman.
Well, it's the gentleman against the Chinese youngster. And a couple of days ago, it was the youngster from China that managed to get the better of Timo Boll. Timo Boll was rattled, frustrated, and went down to a 3-1 defeat.
Wang Chuqin, only 17 years old, ranked 107 in the world, but I'm sure that is soon to change. He's an up-and-coming Chinese athlete.
And dressed in red today, we've got Jun Mizutani, ranked 6th. He's been as high as 4 in the world. Such an awesome CV. He's been Japan's finest player for a long time now. And it's still referee Fun from Malaysia that has the best seat in the house.
First game, one of team proceed to serve. Left on.
So a fascinating tussle then. Two lefties.
One left.
Jun's arm a little bit too tight to his body there, didn't get the full rotation out of his left hip.
One all.
Wang Chuqin has had some great preparation over the last couple of days in store for this match. Practicing against Dmitry Ovtcharov and Paul Drinkhall of England. Couldn't get much higher than that.
1, 2. Three, 1.
The good old dead net. Well, Team Rossi at 4-11 at the moment.
3, 2.
They need a monumental fight back here. It would need something in the range of a 3 or 4-0 here for Wang Chuqin, and he definitely starts this match as underdog.
What reach he has there and what stability on his legs to push out to that ball. I see it again here, full body extended out to play the first forehand. Unbelievable how he got himself right on balance for the second.
Three, 4.
It's a wonderful array of serves, this Jun. And all credit there. Mizutani fancies the longer rallies. Wang Chuqin, it's more quick fire, big serves, huge rotation into massive forehands at the start of the rally. You would fancy longer rallies are going to suit Mizutani.
4, 6.
Wang Chuqin did well there, feeling the neck cord back in the table. Couldn't do too much against the Mizutani forehand though.
Seven, 5.
And that's a good read of that Mizutani side and chop serve. So many players, when they see that for the first time, they dump that straight in the bottom of the net. So it's Wang Chuqin, very deserving of the 7-5 lead in the first.
7, 6.
Just caught the ball a little bit too thick there with the backhand away from the table. Just didn't brush over or on the side of the ball to create a little bit more spin. Absolutely drills that forehand down the line. He's been learning a lot from Dmitry Ovtcharov and Paul Drinkhall the past couple of days. Right idea from Mizutani though, trying to get away from Wang Chuqing forehand.
Oh, oohs and ahs from the crowd here. Lovely touch, followed by a ripping reloop. Four game points.
10-7.
Caught the ball a little bit too harshly, a little bit too thick. Didn't brush again under the ball.
Four game points, reduced to 2. Important now for the Chinese youngster to focus in on the Mizutani serve, get a good read on it and go from there. And there it is.
First game to
Very comfortable. 11 points to 8. And Mizutani has been struggling in this round especially.
If you spin, just block. So go for the ball because it's very soft after. Yeah. And then go for the ball. If the ball is low, okay, then play topspin. Yeah, but play very soft. Yeah? Good. Come on, try it.
Okay, be careful with the forehand. Yeah.
Second game, Mizutani to serve left all. Left one.
Mizutani just starting to struggle here, starting to panic, trying to play the ball a little bit too quickly. If he's going to do that, he needs more space to rotate that left hip of his. Lovely little service action from Mizutani, coming right underneath the ball with straight chop.
There's one thing hitting the ball pure. There's another thing though, aiming right for your opponent's racket.
Well, we've seen that shot a couple of days ago from Paul Drinkhall. Absolute crash flick, stay over the table and absolutely nail the next forehand.
Another very clear read on that serve. Work to be done then for the Japanese player.
The stadium, the cavern is absolutely jam-packed today. Fans flowing into the TTX section as well.
Nice to see there, a little chop smash, but as you can see, Mizutani's seen that one before.
The absolute power coming through the Wang Chuqing forehand.
Yeah, he's on fire at the moment. He's playing shots there he wouldn't even play in practice.
Timo Ball has to be watching on thinking, Well, at least I wasn't the only one to get a little bit sore from the Wang Chi-kin forehand.
7-4.
Variations in the Mizutani game. That's when he's playing well. Chen needs to try and get himself going though.
4-8.
Great service there, great composure from the 17-year-old.
Another massive reloop. Scoreboard pressure now. Right on June.
This could be the match. This could be the player to get Team Rossi back on track.
Five game points still though.
11-5.
And there it is. Another very comfortable game for Wang.
Break 1 minute.
He's played really well.
Didn't move, yeah? Maybe first soft and after go for it. Yeah? Come on, give up. Concentration, come on.
And try to make him little. He know every ball also, yeah, so he play full power. But come on, go on.
Players change side.
Mizutani looks distinctly flat. Needs to start bouncing about a little bit, get himself back into the game. And he's got to respect his other team members. As number one in the team, you need to deliver.
1 love.
A lot of pressure going through at the Mizutani heart here. He's being a little bit disappointed over the last couple of days. Hasn't fully played to the potential we know he has. Just not getting to grips yet with the system of T2. Disappointing for him. A little bit of luck, but better first ball from Mizutani, playing a little bit wider to the Wang Chi-kin forehand.
We're almost halfway through this 24-minute match. And remember, when we get to 10-all, no juices involved. It's a sudden death point. There's only 15 seconds between points as well, just in case you're wondering why this is so quick. Everything's happening, it's quick fire. Quick towel break, and they're back in for more.
Lovely play from Wang Chi-kin here, playing one corner, then the other corner, spraying Mizutani all over the table, not proving where he's going to play.
Very clever timeout. Jorgen right on that straight away.
Maybe long, yeah. Also the service after will be the attack after. So be careful. Move with your legs. Yeah, that if you spin, it's no problem. Yeah, because it's just passive. If you are spin. Okay.
The circle was good that you change. Yeah, long, short.
Time.
I'm så enkel att prata med. Han säger
4-5.
what a wonderful reloop there. And a little fist over to the commentary box.
Not much Mizutani can do there at all. Just got to appreciate the point. And there's a second one.
No, it's almost nonchalant there from Mizutani. Look at the way this last ball. Yeah, come on. I'm still waiting. I'm ready. I'm back to the table.
Lovely little float serve there, popping up into the Wang Chuqing backhand. Lovely little camera angle there.
7-8.
Gritty play from Wang. Last couple of days, he's been on fire. Struggled the first day, losing to the youngster Harimoto. He's bounced back strongly here.
9-7.
Must be that multi-ball from Jörg Roskopf a few days ago.
Two-point lead.
9-8.
Didn't adapt fully there. Didn't give himself enough room. Mizutani flick just coming out with the angle into the Wang Chuqing left hip. And there's a second one. So dangerous for Wang Chuqing if he plays too much float serve to the Mizutani backhand. He can really spray that backhand flick anywhere across the table.
So huge moments now for Jun.
Look what it means to Jörg Roskopf behind his player on the Tarflex. Crucial. This will get him back to 11-7 in the team standing.
It's a nice change of pace from Mizutani. He's attacked very seldomly so far. We're at sudden death. And it's Wang Chuqing that needs to serve up a cracking serve now. Oh, there we go. Big shouts from Mizutani. Somehow he's battled back. He looked so flat for 2 sets.
A little more. Now you only hold racket almost. That's why ball go down. Yeah. Good, good, good. And 9-7. Yeah, yeah. And this 7. 10. Topspin. Look the ball. Yeah, and the highest point. But good, good, good. Det var riktigt bonus. Vad sa han?
Fourth game. Mizutani to serve. Left all.
So Mizutani get us off. And again, the slower start. So this is going to be a real battle now. Under 7 minutes to go. We could possibly see a set and a half, maybe 2.
Leg. 1 all. Yes. 2-1.
Mizutani really does need to be active here. Lovely again, a banana flick. Wang Chuqing not reacting.
You can see now the way that table tennis is developed. You need to be reasonably strong in all areas of the game.
Well, as we've seen here, you've got to have more than one game to compete. You have to be able to ride out the shots, hold a few balls if you're not feeling your attacking is on point.
Leg 2-4.
That's a lovely little long dig from Wang. The technique there looked like he could have played short again.
Absolutely drilled onto the racket of Mizutani. We say don't play on the racket. Well, if you're going to play at that power, I don't think it really matters.
This is the Mizutani I want to see. The guy that puts in big serves and looks to follow it up.
4-6.
Mizutani, for years, has just been a little bit worse than the top 3 or 4 Chinese men's players. And that, to me, is because he's been too passive.
4-7.
And why not the next 3 or 4 years when you are in your prime, give it everything, change your game a little bit.
Mixing the game extremely well here. Wang Chuqing not reacting, expecting Mizutani to play short. Serve a little bit too bouncy right in the racket. The one that he won a few points ago was a little bit more of an angle.
Nice linking there on receive of serve. Wang Chuqing. He's got to sniff that he has a chance now. Yeah, better from the Chinese player's racket. Strength on both wings.
7-8.
Playing into the left hip of Mizutani there. Just getting caught slightly. Not pivoting out, not using his leg strength that we know he has.
We look nicely poised to go into a kill zone game.
9-8.
And look, evidence again. Mizutani, serve and look for the attack. And that's what happens.
Yes. 9-all.
Team Rossi on their feet. This game is absolutely crucial.
9-all.
Oh, flicked out of the park. What a wonderful angle from that position in the middle of the table. Oh, floaty Joe. What a serve.
Disguised it well with the large stomp of the foot. Well, when you're confusing a top 10 player in the world, you know you're doing something right.
Wait a little bit. Huh? It's not so fast. Just play on the forehand. Yeah, just and if it's short, okay, go with forehand. If it's long, take backhand. Yeah?
So long.
Yeah? Yeah, no problem. Yeah? Okay, come on.
Time.
Good to see the respect the players have for these world-class coaches.
Wang to serve. Left on.
And this has just made things a little bit more interesting. Team Rossi now up to 7 games, still trailing Persson on 12.
Oh, frustration from the Mizutani racket.
So, in the kill zone, first to 5 points. 4 all, sudden death.
Left 2.
Doing exactly what Team Rossi told him to do. Ride out the shots. If he flicks out, just play a nice little soft block back on the table.
Oh, got away with that. That was a little bit Bernadette Szocsy, that one. The flat, horrible flick. Oh, body went one way, ball went the other.
Wry little smile from Mizutani there.
2 all.
Oh, he tried to hook that one round the net post. Have a look at this.
Felt like he had to do something with that. Pretty sure I heard Roscoff saying if it's on your forehand, just touch it back. Nerves are getting to Wang a little bit here. We know he lost the kill zone game to Timo Ball.
Two serves for Mizu. Blocking again. Why does he block when he has such wonderful attacking strokes?
Rightly so, we are into sudden death.
Ah, here we are. Just serving over the net must be difficult now.
Well, let's see if the youngster can handle the pressure.
Oh! He roars! Wow, it's Wang Chukin. What a massive win that was over the Japanese sensation Mizutani.
Roscoff's heart must have been going at 100 miles per hour there.
He roars to the heavens, and what a fabulous win it was for Wang Chukin. He's maturing as this event unfolds.
Ball and Ovtcharov.
And the stats there. Receive points won 54% for Wang Chukin, and that set him up nicely.
Let's sit back, relax, and watch some of these incredible highlights. Pretty sure we could have 10 minutes of these, not just 2 or 3.
Oh, that ripping ball down the line. Well, it was interesting. The Japanese player against the Chinese player. Mizutani started as favourite, but went down miserably. 4 sets to 1 to Wang Chukin.
All right, obviously this just concluded match, it really floored a lot of people here, including this lady adjacent to me. 你好，我们用中文还是用 English 来解？中文呐 ，OK， 喜不喜欢刚才那种 Q 字啊？这个让人有些喘不过气了。我刚才用这个 breathtaking 来形容这个场面，你喜不喜欢呢？
喜欢呢，喜欢呢。
为什么？喜欢的什么地方？
看得很刺激啊。
有没有想到最终这个中国小将王楚钦那个还是能够胜出啊？
看他的表现应该会。
是吧？你是不是他的粉丝啊？
不是，我第一次看他打球。
别腼腆，你要试过没关系，我叫他跟你打个招呼啊。王楚钦在不在？你看你的粉丝在跟人打个招呼。来 ，There you go. He's waving at you. There you go. A lot of fans. 楚钦，你这有很多朋友，你知道吗？很多喜欢你的朋友。All right, that's great. We just gonna talk to Chu Jin maybe briefly. Chu Jin, since you do have some fans here, why don't you say a few words in Chinese? 你看你在这场比赛中赢得这么多粉丝，跟他们说句什么话？真心话啊！
谢谢大家。
哇，你看言简意赅，就一句话，谢谢大家。还有怎么样？经过怎么样？还有5轮的比赛或者怎么样的比赛了？参加你会有什么样的表现给大家献上？
我尽我自己最大的能力吧。
Okay, great. He will do his best. Well, again, how about a big round of applause for Wang Chukin, the winner here? Thank you. All right, don't go away. When we come back, Game 5 to take place. Thank you. Well, in addition to our referee here, Susasini and Gina are right next to me. So Game 5 is about to start. Winnie, shall we do the this round of coin toss? Susasini, your choice.
Red.
Red. Sorry.
Service.
All right, Gina has chosen to serve first. Great, ladies, let's roll it. Game 5.
So after another enthralling match, it was Jun Mizutani, wow, who went down surprisingly 4-1 to Wang Chukin. So next up, it's the ladies again, Pota and Susasini Sawettabut of Thailand.
Georgina Pota from Hungary, having a cracking run here in the T2 thus far. Ranked 32 in the world, but has been as high as 14th.
And we move to the other side of the table. Sawettabut, ranked 54. But I'm sure she'll rise up the ranks, training very hard over the last couple of years. And back in the chair is Winnie Che for some more action.
First game, Pota of Team Rossi to serve.
Fans on the edge of their seats for this one. This is the final women's match.
What a lovely little short technique there in the forehand flick. Very effective from the Pota camp.
1-all.
Susasini just rushing slightly, not taking care of the ball.
Good turn out of the middle from Susasini. You have to fancy Pota to win this one, which would set us up for a cracking finale.
3-2.
Confirmation from Team Rossi. Good Gina. Great put away there from the Hungarian, taking no prisoners from Szocs. This is what Georgina Pota is known for. A lovely crisp backhand down the line.
Oh, that ball hitting the edge. The opening stages here, though, have been fascinating. Really good movement from Georgina Pota out to the wide forehand. We all know that's one of her weaker areas.
Taking the ball a little bit too flat, making too much contact, not brushing up behind the ball.
You could see the amount of backspin that was on that. Even when it clipped the net and went over, it raced back into the net.
Lovely little backhand out wide from Szocs. Been practicing a lot of those over the past couple of days. Getting stuck in the right hip slightly, Szocs is not pivoting.
One area that Szocs struggles with is being able to hit round the right hand side of the ball with her forehand. She opens the hand too much, which means that she goes into a right-hander's backhand too often. Now, we all have to remember that is the strength of the Hungarian.
9-7. A little bit of luck there for Szocs, but with the score, with a 2-point deficit, she did need it. Gotta fancy Georgina Pota in every single backhand-to-backhand exchange. Super strong there, taking the ball a little bit earlier than Szocs.
So, 3 game points. And she just needs one of those. Well done to Georgina Pota. It was a strong start. And she just maintained that lead throughout the first set.
Take care about this ball. Yeah, if you have good chance, placement, short forehand service, then you can start often. Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Backhand, okay, be ready. Okay, good. Service
encouraging
change.
words from both coaches.
To serve. Love all.
Players return to the same side of the table again. We only change after 2 sets, and that's the one change that we make in the whole match. Just speeds the process up. Just reiterate, it's 15 seconds between points.
Love 2.
The 24-minute clock counts down. And if a game finishes within the last 2 minutes, we will go to a kill zone. Yeah, classic flat counter hitting from the Pota racket.
Lovely switch from Szocs. Now she's starting to realize, maybe I don't want to get into backhand-to-backhand rallies with Georgina Pota. See the ball just clipping the net there from Szocs, purely because the amount of spin Georgina Pota is putting on the ball is difficult to deal with. Winichaya just hurrying up the players here.
2-4.
Little tomahawk action, cutting round the right hand side of the ball. It's a classy little serve.
2-5.
Pota just cutting too much from left to right in that backhand, killing all pace.
Normally makes that one. A little side and top serve. That invited the high receive.
So
lots of momentum now in the Thailand athlete. He's playing some good stuff here. Thoroughly deserves to be involved with all these classy athletes, considering she's outside the top 50 in the world. She really has put on a show here.
Well, she's probably one of the hardest workers here in T2. Down in the gym early every single morning, even on her rest day. Showing work ethic, if I've ever seen one.
9-3.
And the work ethic between the coaches as well. I had a wonderful chat for about 10 minutes earlier with Jorg Roskopf, and he was telling me how important it is to stay in shape. After you become a coach, you make that transition from being a player to being a coach. It's really important. It's important to respect yourself. It's important to respect the player you're coaching. It's also important to respect the sport.
I think we all know a few coaches that could learn a thing or two from these four men.
And there it is, dispatched with certainty.
1 minute.
Lovely hold on shot. So this is interesting.
Very good. And then forehand, wide, forehand, good. But also here, Samara, very good. And receive, good. Service also change.
Spin, and then you can speed up the next ball down. Yeah? Yeah? And if she's doing the service, okay, try to play short, or you can play long, but then the next ball has to be somewhere in the middle, yeah? That she has to move. Yeah? Yeah? Okay? And okay, you made often mistake now with the first ball, so try to play the first ball just on the table and then go on the rally. Yeah? Come on, Gina, positive, come on.
The legends speak to their players. What a wonderful setup we have here. Sponsors there. Seamaster and T-Bar. Just adding to this wonderful T2 atmosphere here. The T2 family. So many areas as well in this T2 cavern. And we'll speak to you more on that in a short while.
1-all.
Following Jorg Roskopf's advice there, play into Szocs's middle, then you get your chance to take the ball out wide. A little bit of a misread of the serve there in the Pota camp.
better. Good posture there from Pota. And you're going to hit a big shot. Important there, just to have your posture moving forwards over the ball.
Lovely little deceptive serve there. A lot more backspin, but because she went sideways and added a little bit of side spin, Szocs thought, not so much backspin in that. How she was wrong. Backspin is a crucial element here in this game. Szocs just not coming to terms with the level coming off the Pota racket.
And that was a really talented hold there from Georgina. Could have been tempting there to blast that one off. Oh, and then the crash flick as well. Wow.
She really has been excellent over the T2 round 1 and round 2 thus far.
3-7.
Well, it's going to add intrigue to the last match. If Pota was to win this one, perhaps 3-1, or better than that even. That would give Ovtcharov the chance.
3-8.
Fist in the air from Team Rossi. Lovely little short action on the Pota forearm.
Oh, she's just hooked that one out of the park. It's landed up somewhere on the sofa.
What an absolute cracking angle that was.
9-3.
Even Drinkhall had a little bit of a chuckle at that one.
Oh, how wide can you go? That just settles us down in the commentary box, that push into the bottom of the net. They're all human out there.
Time out there from Pota herself. No, she's a little bit loose in the mind at the minute. Needs to reset, compose herself.
Play forehand, yeah, good. Not always this. Change.
If you cut, it must be really a lot of cut in the ball, and then she cannot lift it up so easy.
Lovely slow-mo there. That Pota serve hacking right across the backhand serve. Important for you guys and girls that are maybe club players. Use that elbow, use the wrist.
Like this better when forehand. Yeah?
See Matthias Karlsson down here on the right-hand side of the screen, warming up against Jusehuk for the 6th and final match against Dmitry Ovtcharov.
Rotation, yeah. Okay, go.
6-9.
So with just over 10 minutes to go in the final women's match, match 5, Szocs with the tomahawk serve.
7-9-7.
Szocs mixing up the play really well here, using the lines on her backhand, not getting into too many backhand to backhand against Georgina Pota.
And there it is, spinning up with less spin. It's subtle, it's difficult to read. How many times when you don't commit to the shot does it just dribble off the net and go off the end of the table? time then. But you see the difference there. That was full commitment to the shot from Suthasini. She deserved that ball went over. So one more service delivery from the Thailand athlete.
Yes!
And there it is! Team Rossi, Drinkhall off the bench, Rossi off the bench, and Samara off the bench.
If she's doing the serve, like the top spin, not spinning the ball. Yeah? So go a little bit with the wrist over the ball, not too fast, not down, a little bit up. The ball is going like this because she has no spin in the ball. And that's why it's net and out. So same like you. Yeah? You sometimes soft, sometimes fast ball.
Players, time.
Yeah. Be concentrated on first ball. Yeah, take your idea with the first ball.
Winiche just reminding the players that time is up. We all want more action. So let's get on with it.
One love.
So set 3 there on the stats. 5 minutes and 41 seconds. That's the longest of our 3 sets so far.
One love.
Just shows how close this match really is.
Suthasini did really well there to cope with the forehand spin up from Georgina Pota.
Oh, that's a switch and a half. Hey, look at that. Why play to someone's backhand when you can do that?
Suthasini gaining a lot of momentum here in the 4th set. Let's see if Georgina Pota can cut that down.
Oh, flowing, wonderful little wide serve, followed by a backhand kill.
Love 6.
And suddenly, it's Pota that can't hit a barn door.
Love 6.
Oh, the crowd are appreciating this one.
Every time Team Rossi get in with a little bit of a sniff here with the scoreline, Team Pearson to shut them right back down. Thoroughly deserved there from Georgina Pota. Absolutely nailed that backhand punch.
I think that was in anger more than anything. But let that anger work for you. Frustration and concentration. That's what we have from Pota.
Lovely little angle there, curving out round the right-hand side of the ball. And a timeout has been urged from the Pearson camp.
And a good ball, attack, yeah, okay? And backhand, yeah, slow. Little, not always quick. You don't need to play quick. She like quick, yeah. So let's stop. So you play good, so only, okay, and look ball always, okay, good.
3-7.
Well, it's Georgina Pota of Hungary that needs to cut into This 4-point deficit. It's always gutting when you lose the first point after the timeout.
Even more gutting when you lose the first 2 points after the timeout.
And that's not Bernadette Szocs we hear, that's a few whistles.
10-3.
3 points on the trot for Szocs to have a 10-3 advantage.
4-10.
Just trying to win directly there. A little bit of panic.
Oh, wonderful change of receive there. Thought that was left back in the 1970s, that long dig, but finally we've seen one. A long dig to the forehand, everyone.
Beginning now, okay. Look forward, play good, yeah. So not too quick, not too crazy. Okay. Okay.
5th game. Pota to serve. Love 4.
This is much better from the Szocs racket. Pivoting out of the middle, getting her forehand in. This is what we want to see.
And you take a $1,000 win bonus back to Thailand. That is a lot of money. So she's got a huge amount of pressure on her here as well to close this one out.
It's Georgina Pota now playing too much right on the racket. Needs to change it up. Again, too far away from the table is Georgina Pota. Her best game is close and dominating from the table.
Well, here we go. We're almost into the final 2 minutes of this 5th match.
That is Georgina Pota at her best, playing right over the table. Short, compact strokes, using Szocs' speed against her.
And if this was to go person 14, Rossi 11, that would be perfectly poised for Ovtcharov to step to the floor.
We would really love to see that battle out. I know you guys at home would.
Lisa, 3-4.
Oh, there's an edge there. Roscoff right in the court. He could see that one a mile off.
Well, if you couldn't see it, you could most definitely hear it. You could hear the faint little edge. Drinkhall, Samara, Roscoff and Chen on their feet.
Oh, wonderful switch again. Go to the Pota, weaker forehand wing. That's exactly what she did there. But with 40 seconds remaining, Szocs is going to have to race through these serves. Oh, there it is!
put away from Georgina Pota under the finest of pressure.
Stop clock. Pota, please do not delay time.
15 seconds.
Yes. Okay, get ready to serve.
15 seconds. Pota reminding the referee of the rules. Woohoo! Oh, yeah, it's fiery.
Pota taking her 15 seconds. She knows the rules.
And the buzzer sounds, and look at the smile from the Hungarian athlete. That is another big win, and we are perfectly poised for Dima Ovtcharov stepping in next.
Look at the elation on her face, ladies and gentlemen. Thoroughly deserved.
23 forehand winners from the weaker wing of Georgina Pota, that forehand side. But obviously, very good for Suthasini on the backhand wing with 21. So let's get to some of the crucial match highlights. So as the match developed, it looked like it was going the Thai athlete's way, but it was Georgina Pota that managed to get right back into this one and win an absolute cracker, 3-2 against Suthasini Sawettabut.
All right, our Hungarian player Gina is with us from Team Rossi. Gina, in the final game, it really could go either way. How did you manage everything, given the time, factor right there? Share your secrecy with us, please.
I just tried to concentrate from the beginning because I knew it before that we couldn't finish this set. So every point is very important. And yeah, I was lucky because 4-3, and then I give this edge ball, and it was very important. And she played really well, changed the service. But yeah, I was better today, and I'm so happy.
All right, so are we really, with a very important point earned here. Gina, would you like to actually encourage the audience to come back for the next round? Because you know what, everyone counts, and you need some support from the team or from your fans here. What do you say?
Just please support us. Come on, Rossi.
All right, did you hear that? Please do come back in early August. Thank you, Gina. All right, stick around. Don't go away. When we come back, Game 6. All right, Matthias and also Dima are right here. Winnie, why don't we do the last round of coin toss? Well, since Rossi team is still trailing, Dima, your choice.
Wow, that's an uncommon situation to choose myself, but I going with red.
Going red. Let's do that. Well, guess what? Dima, sorry that, Matthias.
I'll take this side.
This side. Okay, lovely. All right, Game 6 next.
Welcome back. Sixth and final match. This is an absolute cracker. Massive moment for Team Rossi. Can they make it back to 12 apiece? 14 apiece even, sorry. Matthias Karlsson, age 26, at his highest ranking, his peak condition, against the German Dmitry Ovtcharov, currently 5th in the world rankings. Now on paper, Ovtcharov looks like the favourite, but we've seen Matthias Karlsson rise to the occasion before. Winnie Chen in the umpire seat, of course. Let's get underway here with Matthias Karlsson to get us started with a serve.
So, Ovtcharov, first and foremost, needs to think about these crucial service deliveries, not to rush the game. He knows he's got to win by at least 3 clear games, but when you're playing someone also a very elite athlete, top 30 in the world, it's tough to do that.
Let's 1-2.
Well, we know from watching Ovtcharov early in the practice, 2 rackets out on the table, each time a little bit unhappy with the rubber selection that he made, saying both rackets suck. It's a very clear statement from the German, which might trouble him a bit in this match.
A very slow start from Dima.
1-5.
This is maybe the poorest start I've seen from Ovtcharov. But that's better. Okay, here we go. That's strong from Matthias Karlsson. He's really improved his backhand wing in the past 12 months.
Tomahawk serve coming into action there from the German. His go-to serve at the minute in T2. Well, there's not too much wrong with that backhand rubber. Although he's looking at the forehand rubber with a little bit of worry. We'll see. Now, we know better than to count Dmitry Ovtcharov out of this match too early. 10-6 down in the 7th set against Timo Boll in the China Open recently, only to come back to win 12-10. Mentally strong.
Wow, that must be one of the earliest timeouts we've seen in the whole of T2.
Istället som vi sa, istället för att du väntar ner. Det måste vara i mitten, i så fall så låg som den sista var. För den andra var ju för hög i backhand, va? Ja, just det, sådär. Returerna, titta på returerna, va? De har ju varit bra, så det behöver inte det, va? Men, och serven får inte stiga som den gjorde. Ja, det är för då flippar han ju. Håll en flakt istället, va? Hitta tillbaka till den andra när du höll backhand och var bra. Kom igen, kör vi. Ja.
6-8.
So Dima, there's normal service. Here we go. That high toss tomahawk. Too many unforced errors.
Not happy with the forehand rubber at all. Did well there to adapt, but just not enough against Mattias Karlsson.
Oh. 6. First game to
Absolutely massive from Mattias Karlsson. Unbelievable power, dipping the ball out wide to the Ovtcharov forehand.
Well, you'll take that first set. Very, very strong start.
Aufschlag, nicht zu viel, ja. Du kannst ein bisschen langsamer auch machen. Ne? Ich brauche nicht zu viel Spin drin.
Players. Second game. Ovtcharov to serve. Love 4.
It's quick fire. Only 30 seconds there for them to towel down, and they're straight back on it.
Love 1.
So aggressive from the Karlsson camp. Really impressive here, coming out of the blocks. Pressure on him to keep the team in good position. We see it time and time again from the Karlsson racket, swinging that backhand for a clean winner.
Very, very good start from Karlsson. He's focused. He's really manned up in the early exchanges.
1-3.
Both players so wonderfully strong in the short game. Who's going to crack under pressure?
Right into the body of Mattias Karlsson. And for those of you that may think there's about 4 or 5 Bernadette Szocs in the room, no, no, no. Those are just some whistles from our lovely crowd.
There's the mix. That flat, short pimple. Dima trained into thinking that that had a little bit more topspin on it. Not comfortable at all is Dima. Mattias really mixing the game up. He does that so well anyway. Week in, week out on the World Tour stage.
7-3.
So many attributes in the young Swede's game. That short pimple, that really strong backhand, and he's also great short to short.
Absolutely crunched that forehand cross court. Ovtcharov not even moving. This is disappointing here from Ovtcharov. Really, really struggling mentally as well.
Well, he's come out here expecting to race out like a greyhound, and instead he's come out like a snail. So at 10-3 up, it should be Karlsson's. Oh, the forehand splat.
Match break. 1 minute.
Ja, men det var så. Okay. Välja lite va, så han får mitt på racket. Men den variationen är ju bra va. Så du behöver inte spela svårare nu heller, bara titta noga att han är frustrerad också va, så bara hålla lugn liksom.
Tun hier nicht weh, ja? Einfach drauf, ne? Auf geht's.
Players change sides. Third game, Karlsson to serve. Love all.
So our solitary change of ends has just happened there after 2 games. Now we'll try and race through proceedings from here on in. Ovtcharov is definitely going to have to speed up now.
This match really does have it all, folks. Scoreboard pressure, world number 23 versus world number 5, Germany versus Sweden, and Team Pearson versus Team Rossi.
This is how he needed to come out in the first set.
Karlsson being very clever here, just taking a little bit longer to retrieve the ball.
Still struggling to work out the quantity of spin as it travels from Karlsson's racket towards Dima's.
You've really got to applaud Mattias Karlsson here, going toe to toe with the Ovtcharov backhand. Not many people in the world can go toe to toe with this man.
Time. 4-2.
So here we are, plenty to think about for the German. Okay, backhand to backhand, you would fancy Ovtcharov, but Mattias Karlsson playing so well at the moment.
Lovely little bit of deception there. Just getting the wrist to jump up at the last second, making contact with the ball. Looked like backspin, really was heavy topspin.
3-6. Let's 3-6.
Little kid just paying attention there for sure.
Is this evidence that Dima is starting to find his rhythm?
The fear is, though, it's a little bit too late for Team Rossi, but it's so important to get the individual points racked up.
Players, please come back. 5-7.
We're only at 8-6, and that is now the longest game of the match so far, just over 4 minutes.
8-7.
Lovely little shot of our T2 cavern there in the Pinewood Studios, and for all you film buffs out there, it should sound familiar. Films like Star Wars, The Last Jedi, and TV shows like Marco Polo have been filmed here. So it really is a magical place.
7-9.
And there it is again. Karlsson leading in with the backhand after winning the short exchange.
Big sigh there from Timo, or from Ovtcharov as he calls a timeout.
Ja, ja, det kan också ha.
För ofta ställer han ju upp sig liksom så här. Men det jobbet med
Both players, just like in the normal table tennis rules, allowed one 1-minute timeout each. Karlsson, one more service remaining. Oh, you don't want to be fresh here in that one. Stepped in nicely for that as well. Ball just sometimes checking up a little bit more. These high friction tables.
This is where it gets crucial for Ovtcharov here. 10-9 in the lead, one serve remaining. You gotta think it's an advantage to him, but we'll see if the mental strength is there or not. Karlsson, even though he missed, was still being proactive in that rally. Gotta think that the Swede is in good position.
Winnie Che signalling time, so these two athletes have to race back into the arena. Another wonderful view of the comfortable sofas up there in the VIP section. Everyone now though focused on centre stage.
Massive ooh from the crowd there. They really are in this match.
Oh, in golf you'd be shouting 4. What an incredible start from Mattias Karlsson. This is the serve normally Ovtcharov leads in well with. You automatically think Ovtcharov has that great tomahawk serve, but actually this one he gets a little bit more out of.
Interesting though, it's the one serve that he has been faulted for here. Now we normally don't see that from him on the Pro Tour, but our umpires are strict in the T2 cavern.
Linking beautifully again between shots. Evidence here that this is Karlsson's best match to date.
Well, if he wins this match, this isn't the only member from Team Rossi that Karlsson has dispatched of. He dispatched of England's Paul Drinkhall in round 1.
2-7.
Well, I'm sure if Ovtcharov's to lose this one, the rubbers are getting thrown off the bat and chucked into the bin.
just not finding any range at the minute. We don't usually see this from the German. Team Rossi trying to drum up some support there.
3-9.
3-10. It's tough to see this.
Karlsson of Team Person.
As we know, Ovtcharov sitting at 5 in the world at the moment.
Confirmation, Ovtcharov has been okay to change his racket. So we'll see how much a new racket has an effect on Mattias Karlsson. Now, normally you are not allowed to change your racket unless there's a huge rip in it. But the umpire has allowed it. Gavin, what do you make of that then?
That's bizarre, unless I've not read the rules and regulations properly. Normally you can only change your racket if it is damaged.
Well, he did point to the racket towards Winnie Che and said, look, so maybe it is slightly damaged, who knows? Well, it hasn't taken much effect on Mattias Karlsson's game. He's raced out of the blocks here in set number 5.
Let's love 2. Love 3.
Seen so few players compete against Ovtcharov backhand to backhand. Even Ma Long has to run round there and spray forehands around.
This has to be the finest form we have ever seen from Mattias Karlsson. What do you think?
I think he'll be sitting in his bedroom tonight watching this match over and over again. With the rest of his team, obviously.
Well, he's got a lead. I don't know if he needs any more luck, but luck favours the brave. And the Swede is being brave at the minute.
Maybe to make this more of a 50-50 match, Karlsson should play left-handed. Because he is absolutely flying out there. And all credit to Jorgen Persson, his tactics and their team.
You really got to think, if Jorgen Persson was in Mattias Karlsson's camp from here on out on the World Tour, what could this man reach?
Well played, Dima, though. Spirited effort. You've just got to hang in there. Remember, it's not just about one individual performance. This is about 6 weeks of work. And if you've done really well, you'll get into the grand finals in December.
Now, if Mattias Karlsson is to run away with this set, we could see ourselves in, what is it, Gavin?
My favourite part of the game, the KZ, the kill zone. Many a man has died in the kill zone. It's a wonderful place to be, though, when you're playing well.
7-5.
Now, many of you are thinking that's a bad miss from Ovtcharov, but from our position in the box, the ball did jump like a mule.
5-9.
Roskopf looking on, big sigh, shoulders slumped. Not much the coach can do.
6-9. 9-7.
Play, Matthias. 15 seconds between rallies.
Let's 9-7.
Well, if I was Matthias, I would be quickening up with the style and level he's playing at the minute. He could find himself in the kill zone, winning another game. And we're 1 point away, folks.
The ruthless Swede. He's played so well. Game point.
Let's 10-7.
It's not what he needed. And there it is.
I don't think Jürgen Persson can actually believe what he is seeing in front of him. All the years of experience he has, I don't think he's ever seen a player come out of the blocks against world number 5 in such a style.
Matthias has played so well here. Dimitri demoralized with the 2 rackets that he's used. Maybe he should come into the kill zone and use a frying pan instead. It's a kill zone game. Credit to Paul Drinkhall over there. He's the only man up, standing, supporting his man.
First blood to Ovtcharov.
It's a surprise when you see any error coming from Matthias Karlsson's racket. Not 2 in a row. Wow.
One, two.
It's incredible the way that Matthias Karlsson, again, winning so many of these backhand to backhand exchanges. How does he do it?
What a save from Dmitry Ovtcharov. All credit to him. So negative in the last couple of sets to come out in the kill zone to lead 3-2.
The flat splat off the pimple. You have to appreciate that. That was Szocs style there, the way he just splatted that down the line. Lovely change.
Time, players. 3-all.
Well, if the man serving is to win both points, he's going to be absolutely ecstatic. The ball just arced a little bit in the air, kicked round, and it was enough to make Matthias think about missing. When you think about missing, you will miss.
3-4.
Oh! There it is! Well, a little bit of something restored. I don't know what it was, but 1 point for Dima there at the end.
Team Rossi have bound to be absolutely demoralized with their performance tonight. Really struggled from the offset. Real disappointing ending from the #1 German.
Well, I suppose some wonderful stats there. Look at that. Service points won, 67%. One of the highest percentages we've seen in the first 2 weeks of the T2 Asia Pacific League. But I think the match highlights this. You'll see so many of the points won by Mattias Karlsson. He really was superb. I really hope that you've all enjoyed round 2, because in a jiffy we're going to be back for round 3. It's going to be the 2nd to the 5th of August, and I hope you're going to join us for that. It's a wonderful encounter here. Team Rossi again finding life difficult here against another quality side in Team Persson. I hope you've really enjoyed viewing this. From Gavin Rumgate and Ashley Given here in the commentary box. We'll see you all next time.
All right, welcome back. Let's listen to what Persson, actually, Team Persson captain Jürgen has to say. Jürgen, you must be pleased with your players' performance today. Not only did they score, but also they exceeded perhaps your expectations. What do you make of it?
No, I mean, it was fantastic effort. I mean, we had a break yesterday, 1 day off, and that paid off. I mean, the players were quite tired, but they were totally free yesterday. Could relax a little, and it showed off today. They were much fresher and played fantastic.
Well, I must review the secrecy there. Actually, you had a meeting this morning or last night. You got them around. What did you tell them in order to really group them together, to stick it out or tough it out?
Actually, I told them that this is the last game. Yeah, now you have 2 weeks of free time after this one. Yeah, so give everything, and that paid off. So now I gave them 2 weeks free now, so it's perfect.
That is the motivation behind it. Great job, great job. Congratulations. How about another round of applause to our winning side, Captain?
And thank you, fans. Thank you for the support.
Well, I'm sure most of them will come back for the next round. And let's check out the standings right now, as of right now, after tonight's fixture. And so far on the men's side, of course, in the singles, Chen still takes the lead. And he is enjoying it. This is the bottom 6 right here on the men's side. Now let's also check out the women's side after tonight's fixture. Wang Manyu right now still is leading. She, of course, is replacing Wu Yang right here. And Sun Yingsha, Wang Manyu is replacing Ding Ying rather. And also this is the second half of the 6 women. And as far as the team standings, okay, Team Mays again commanding lead. However, Team Persson is right behind it and giving Mays team a tough time. Well, let's just see. These are the specific results of today's fixture. Very closely contested for sure. All right, for this afternoon's match, let's check it out. Of course, Team Mays won over Team JJ, and tonight, Persson team won over Team Rossi. And these are the round 3 situation to actually unfold starting from August the 2nd. All right, 3 days rather in the row, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And hopefully we'll be able to see you again in early August. And that wraps up tonight's action. I'm sure you enjoyed it as much as we did. And thanks so much for participating in this fixture. And hopefully we'll see you again very soon. We certainly look forward to that. Take care. Bye for now. Good night. Bye.